Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you all. Let me turn this down a little bit. Alrighty. Yes, welcome everybody to another live stream. 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗔𝗟𝗦, aka Camden here today. How are all of y'all? I hope y'all are having a great, what day is it? It is Sunday. I hope y'all are having a great Sunday. Let me know in the chat how you're doing, what you guys have been up to. We'll just chat a little bit before we get started. As y'all can see, I'm in Minecats today. Gonna do some little chores here and there around the world. So yeah. If you haven't already, checked out the last episode of Minecats, which I posted on my YouTube. We built that's this 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗔𝗟𝗦 over there that's covered up by a smokestack. Yeah, we built that, and we what else did we do? We built something behind that waterfall. Go check it out if you haven't. But yeah, how are y'all doing? I hope you guys have been great. It's been a while since I was on vacation last week, but it's good to be back streaming again. Only to probably stop streaming again in a couple weeks because of college, but you know, fun regardless. I need to check the music volume still. But yeah, today you guys, I am going to be, like I said, doing some chores around the Minecats world. I'm going to be working on this thing over here, not the lab. Well, I am going to work in the lab, but mainly the main plan for today is to work on this hole, because in the next episode I'm going to be building a factory that will house both a concrete converter machine and also a gunpowder farm. So the gunpowder farm is going to go down to bedrock, and the concrete machine is going to be above land. So I've started, as you can see, carving out some of the hole here, but I still got a ways to go. And then also what I wanted to try to do, probably at the start of this stream, is if we go into the lab here, upstairs I have these little spots for clerics to go in, because I would like to have them in here so we could trade for redstone. But I need to go get the clerics from the village and boat them over here. But yeah, I'm really happy with how the interior of this place turned out. Don't know how I feel about the outside. Like, I like it, but as time's gone on, especially just since it's in this area where everything else is brick, it does look a little out of place. But the interior I definitely like. I really enjoyed putting it together. And I really like using those heads over there that I can get from the wandering traders. They really add a lot of life to my builds. But yeah, so first and foremost, let's go to bed. Get it to where it's daytime, so that way I can move the villagers with ease without the fear of them getting zombified. Alrighty, it's morning. But yeah, let's see. I haven't said hello to whoever's in the chat. So hello to Ms. Welcome, welcome, and hello to Rachel. Nice to see you joining me on this nice, chill evening. Y'all had good weeks so far? Or has this last week been good to y'all? I guess. It's Sunday, so I guess it's the end of the week, but y'all been up to anything fun? Oh, and hey, Sammy. And Alexia. Wow, everyone's popping in. Welcome, welcome, you guys. How are y'all doing? We're in the Minecats world today. Just gonna do some villager moving and then some hole digging. some very chill stuff, so it'll probably be more of a chatty stream. Less of a worky stream. Well, I mean, we're gonna get lots of work done, but like, not like in the server, Potato Snail Rabbit Bean server, where I just kind of work on decorating and stuff. Just kind of talk about that all stream. Oh, you woke up for this? Oh, well, I'm glad you're here. I hope you're not missing out on too much sleep. Okay, I need 4 clerics. I think I have 4 in here. Let's box this back up. Come in here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, we have 4. We have perfect amount. Sweet. I was worried I wasn't gonna have enough. Okay, so let's move you out, dude. And then we're gonna need this guy. And then we're over here. Hey to you, 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓𝗦𝗓𝗏. Hey to you. What? That was a weird way of saying hi. But welcome. Welcome, welcome to the stream, everybody. Oh, I'm gonna have to break this. Okay. And then I can just box this up. Sweet. I wish there were longboats in Minecraft. Wait. Who are you? Oh, I'm taking the librarian. No, I didn't want to take you. I'm gonna take you back. Oh, jeez. Can't drive. I'm gone from Minecraft for a week. Can't even drive a boat right. Okay. Squeeze you in. Minecraft. I think I was trying to say Minecats and Minecraft together, and it just turned into Minecraft. Trust me, y'all. I do good English. You say Minecraft? Minecraft? I just say Minecraft. Except 5 seconds ago when I said Minecraft. I might need to get some brewing stands out to lure these guys up. Because I can't, of course, row uphill. I really need to work on the back side of the cliff as well. I don't want to do it though, because I spent so long working on it previously. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to. I might do that whenever I start, like I first moved to, well, hold on, let's not drop you off here. When I first moved to college, and I'm like figuring out, you know, what all to do and everything. If I have some free time, just work on the back side of the cliff. Not working on anything big. I mean, that's big, but like big in scale, but not big as in like lore wise or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, sir, give me just a second. Do I have any in here? I have 1. That'll do. Also, my art improved again. It's like a tradition that every time my art improves, I draw fan art. So, ooh, fan art time. I love fan art time. Okay, dude. Come get the... Can you see it? Yeah, he sees it. Now, I don't know. The thing that might be tricky is I don't know if he'll go through the piston door. We'll have to see. Schrodinger did in my video, but I think he only followed me because, like, he was tamed. I don't know if the villager will naturally pathfind to the inside. We'll see, though. I got a new phone a few days ago because my old one broke, and it's so hard getting used to a new phone model. Is it like a different brand, or is it just a new version? Like, did you go from like an Apple to an Android, or vice versa? Or was it like iPhone 7 to iPhone X? What iPhone are they even on nowadays? I've had my iPhone 7 since, no, not 7th grade, 8th grade. So I just, and it works fine. Like, I don't need a new phone anytime soon. I say that, and Apple's gonna be listening and be like, all right, shut it down, break the phone. Okay, moment of truth. Can he come through here? Do I have to sit on here for him? Can you? Ah, there we go. Oh! Don't want him to fall. I'll fix that in a second. Sir? Can you come upstairs, please? Okay, thank you. It's pretty much the same phone. The battery is just bigger, so the phone is a lot thicker, and it feels weird every time I pick it up. Gotcha. Yeah, my mom has a... Does she have a 10 or an X? Or a 12? She's got one of the big ones, the newer ones. Like without the home button. So, I understand that, because sometimes when I have to like borrow her phone for something, I'm like, this is so weird. Okay. Now this should be easier than some of my other villager trading halls, because I didn't put the carpets in it, just because I didn't have a spot for a carpet. What are you doing? You don't need a blast furnace. You need the thing, the brewing stand. If I break this, will he go? No, he's just content with chilling there. Oh, now he's gonna want, like, here, I'll knock all these out, and then he can choose which one he wants to go in. Because the thing is, the reason I put carpets in a lot of them is because the carpets keep them from pathfinding to another workstation. But here I didn't have it. I don't have any carpets. So instead of having to like manually nudge him in, he should find one on his own. Unless I go like this. Could probably force him to take one. Can you go in that one? Please don't jump over the edge. No. Is there one downstairs? Oh, he might be trying to find this one. There we go. I'll put that back in a second. Let me see. Well, can you go over there? Can you go in that, sir? Do I need to nudge you in? Oh, you know what? It might be getting late and he's not trying to find a job now. I think that's how that works. Oh, well, hold on. Get it. Okay. That should work. I don't think he should be able to pathfind to another in the future. I guess we'll just have to see. Okay, I have a bed and wool work, so I'll use that and then I'll go grab the next one. But what have y'all been up to in the last week? I want to know. Y'all been... Any fun stories that y'all have to tell? I mean, I know you already talked about the phone, and Sammy talked about their art. Have you been up to anything, 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓 or Ms? The only fun story I have is that a spider... You had a spider on your head? Oh gosh, I would I would freak out, move out of the house, change countries probably, my name. Just any way to forget the spider. Been playing Genshin Impact almost all days since the 21st because they released a new region. Cool. I don't know anything about Genshin Impact other than that 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗓 plays it. Yeah, there we go. And that 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓 will occasionally put the skins that she unlocks on Discord for us to marvel at. Well, cool. I haven't played a lot of other games lately. It's like I mainly just... The thing is, like, I play a lot. Like, I play Minecraft a lot, but it's, like, the only game that I play. Like, of course, I play Niche every once in a while on stream. I don't usually play Niche on my own, though. Like, any other game that I play, I'll usually do for stream. The only one other than Minecraft that I play just for my own enjoyment is Fortnite. And yes, I still play Fortnite. No, dude! Where are you? No! He's trying to get back to the village, I think. No. We're going this way. He's like, no, I want to go home. This is your home now, alright? You're gonna like it. Is the sun high enough? I don't know when they start, like, their work day starts. Because there's, like, a time of day where they want to work, and then a time where they want to socialize. But I'm not smart enough to know when that is. He's making another run for it. No. Hi, Haiku, by the way. He's... Get in the boat. This dude, I'm reading chat as I'm trying to get him. It's not helping. A murderer, what? Do you, if you don't want a skin, does your character have to die? Like if you switch skins? Why are you a murderer? Oh, you killed the spider. Got it, okay. That confused me. I was like, what? I thought we were still talking about the game. Makes sense now, makes sense. Oh. Poor spider. Although I don't like spiders, so... Also, oh well. Haven't seen a spider in a while, but... Our house has been just... Oh my gosh, dude! Stop. This guy just will not stay. What was I saying? Oh, we haven't had any spiders lately, but we've had a lot of flies in our house. And it's so annoying. Because the only thing they want to do is just fly straight into us. And it's just more of a nuisance than it is anything else. It's just like, dude, what reason? Oh, so the other guy couldn't get through the door. Dude, get... Where is he trying to go? Like, I assume the other village, but... Why doesn't he want to come in here? Like, someone else has his workstation. There's only one cleric left at the village. Oh, I can't get past the carpet. I wish boats could go over carpet. Oh? Okay, I think he's... Come get the... What are you doing? Do you want to work behind the desk? Huh? I'm guarding the door. Don't you dare. Go upstairs. Yes, Dude, what? What is this guy thinking? He just doesn't want to go upstairs. There is a nice, lovely brewing stand right up here. Do I need to break it? There we go, okay. So he took that as its workstation. Doesn't understand stairs. Poor guy. Alright, so now that that one's broken, can you go up? Nope, 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 nope. 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 Go up. Oh my gosh. Why does he want to go over there? What is there for you to go to over here? It's a wall. It's a corner. And there's nothing on the other side. It's literally the cliff after that. Go upstairs. I can't go. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe next time he goes to the stairs, I'll put some carpets. I'll see if that blocks him, maybe. Or no, I guess it has to be double carpet for him not to go through. Which at that point I could just make a wall, so you know. Nope, no. Oh my gosh. What? Look, he's going in a pattern too. I don't understand it. Villagers are the most annoying mobs in the game. That way. There's nothing in here for you. Maybe I should just get a smarter villager. Sacrifice him. Throw him in the nether. Go. I'm literally giving you a job. You have probably one of the nicest jobs out of all of the villagers in my town. Why don't you want it? See that brewing stand? Look, you can make potions. You can... He's just trying to live his freedom, his life in freedom from capitalism. This isn't capitalism. You're helping Schrodinger. He's gonna come up with fancy inventions, and he's gonna help save the world from, I don't know, Jeff Bezos or something. Okay, finally, I think he's listening. Alright, get in your little pod. This is your, like, cubicle. Do you not like cubicles? Look, just check it out. It's actually roomier than you think. Like, look, you got, like, a nice little LED light. Just go in there. You want that one? I can give you that one, sure. You need to watch the video. I mean, spoiler alert, they're not actually, he's not actually saving the world from Jeff Bezos. He just wants to do random science things. Okay, so you want this one now. Is this what I'm understanding? Cool. Yeah. Sadly, he can't fight Jeff Bezos because Jeff Bezos is in space, or he was in space. It's not his territory. What was that? Was that just from like SpaceX? Did Elon Musk just go, "Hey, you, my rich friends, you want to go fly around the Earth?" Because I think I saw an article about it, but I never actually like looked into what actually happened. They just go on like a little round trip. To be honest, that sounds scary. Because like as a kid, I used to love the idea of space and like traveling through space, but now it's like terrifying. Like I would much rather just stick here on Earth, on land, you know. We have too much to worry about with like protecting this Earth and stuff, like saving the environment and stuff. Like we can't just abandon it. We can't just blast off with Jeff Bezos. We're not that rich. He brought an old lady to space too, so they couldn't just keep him in space. Oh, they couldn't keep him up there because the old lady. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I've been too busy playing Genshin to pay attention to the rich men. I mean, there's a lot of better things you can do than pay attention to the rich men. Okay, before I bring him up, I need to go to bed again. Oh, by the way, everybody's cats are chilling everywhere. I'm trying to think. I think I'll do a world download every time I finish like a big base. So like once I finish the jungle, like all the buildings that I want to build in the jungle, I think I'll come out with a world download. Because for those of y'all who missed the video, I replaced the Melon Museum with cats. So now instead of getting your name just put on a basic sign, you get put into the world, like you get a cat named after you. So all over town right now there are cats named after people from the Melon Museum, and I think I'm gonna have it be like a little scavenger hunt to where in the future like I can put the world download up and you can come and download it and then go look for your cat if you were named after a cat. I don't remember where a lot are. I can remember where Alexia's is. I remember where Kane's is. Sammy, I know where yours is. Yeah, you have one, Elise. Because you were in the Melon Museum. So everybody that was in the Melon Museum is now a cat. I'm trying to remember what kind of cat you are, though. I think you're a gray. Well, you might be a Persian. Right? You're either a British short hair, a Persian, or a black cat. I might have made you black, so that way you're matching with Winslow. Can you remember your cat? Yes, I can, Sammy. I remember where yours is. Yours is a ragdoll, I think, Sammy. That or a Siamese. All good options, you approve. Nice. But yeah, I remember where Sammy's is, Elise's, Kane's, Agent. I'm trying to think. The Mining Ocelot. I know where his is. No, this one's on the run too. Nope. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Stubborn little bald man. To be honest, all of y'all look like Jeff Bezos. And you can't convince me otherwise. Also, my family also likes the name Ezra for the kitten I sent a picture of in your Discord server. I like Ezra. I think that's a cute one. But all of the ones that Chloe suggested were really cute too. Is it a boy or a girl? I can't remember what you said. You know what? I could probably do 2 of these guys at a time. A boy? Okay. Well, yeah, I guess. I should have put 2 and 2 together. Ezra is definitely a guy name. Getting him in the end of August, and I'm excited for a kitten. I remember when I got Hershey as a kitten. Back in the day. It was such a good day. Hershey just turns 11 last Wednesday? No, last Friday. Like, not the Friday from this week, but the week beforehand. You really wish you had a pet? I wish you had Winslow. I miss the, like, frequent bunny pics. Now we only get bunny pics in Discord whenever you're... Was it your grandparents that are taking care of her? Fleeing yourself to Australia. Have you gone to Australia since you moved? No. Darn. No Winslow, no Jess. No grandparents. Would have oh yeah, because of COVID. Speaking of COVID, have y'all been watching the Olympics? Because it's so weird, like there not being anybody in the stands at the Olympics. We were watching some of the gymnastics last night. I don't think the American team was on. But I know for sure we were watching Italy, Japan, and Argentina, I think. Some of those gymnasts. And it was just so weird because they have this huge like facility with all of these stadium seats and everything. But oh gosh, sorry, I was gonna get crushed. But there's like nobody in the seats because of COVID. They couldn't. Dude! Chill. Don't go through the door. You're done. No more going through the door. Oh, that scared me. But yeah, it's so weird because like the Olympics have just always been like such this huge thing. People from all over the world go to watch. Like you can just feel the energy when you're watching it. And last night when we were watching it, I was just like, it's just not the same. Like there's no cheering. There's no anything. And I'm just it's just weird. I don't like it. The opening ceremony was amazing, though. That was really, really cool to watch. Okay, sweet. So now y'all are in there. I can put that back there. Then do I have... I don't think I have a inner chest in here. I usually keep one inner chest. Oh, no, yeah, I do. It's right here. I was gonna say, I usually keep one inner chest in all of my builds. So I always have one handy. I wish I could get ferrets too, because ferrets are crazy little things and I need them. I don't know if I'd ever get a ferret. To me, they're like long rats. I don't know. Okay, so next order of business, now that I've gotten the clerics put in where I need them to go, I'm going to come down here and just start mining. We're literally just going to go back and forth, so this will just be like, we can just chat while I do this. But I want it to get down to bedrock. Ferrets are long small cats. I mean, when you say it like that, you're not wrong. Oops, I got so focused on drawing I was forgetting I was watching the stream. No worries. I do that a lot. I'll usually put on a stream or something in the background while I'm doing something else. Ooh, hello.
Hello.
Would you like to say hello to the stream?
Hello, everybody.
We're just mining, hanging out. We've got Alexa, Sammy, Ms, Haiku, Whispering Hop.
Are y'all on your server or are y'all?
I'm just on Minecats.
Okay. By the way, guys, after you watch this stream, I post my first video.
Oh yeah, Cruz uploaded a video on his channel for the first time in like 5 years. Not 5 years. That'd make you 5 when you uploaded your first ones. But he's deleted the ones that he did a few years ago. So this is his first one that he's like edited and recorded himself. So it was on Roblox.
Very proud of it, and the thumbnail is my art.
Yeah, he does art for his own thumbnails.
So if y'all ever question what's my art like, well then, there you have it.
Yeah.
Well, I was just coming to say hi.
Come say hello to everyone.
Yeah.
Show that you're alive. You didn't die on vacation.
She's laughing at your chalkboard. She likes it. She looked at
like the chalkboard name.
She did this. She looked down and she goes,
I think that's a yawn.
no, she was smiling.
Well, thanks for visiting.
You're welcome.
Saying hi to us. No rants today, I guess.
No rants.
Alexia says the thumbnail's cute.
Thanks.
She liked it. She said also great job.
Oh, thank you. By the way, it wouldn't hurt to subscribe.
He's like, while you're there, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and turn on that bell notification.
No.
According to my YouTube analytics, 90% of people who watch this video aren't subscribed or whatever the new stereotypical plug is.
Yeah.
Sammy says that they're already subscribed.
Oh, thank you, Sammy. Please, don't be doing
Sammy also says they like the thumbnail.
Well, thank you. And if y'all want to see one with Hudson, just let me know.
Proud to be the 23rd subscriber. Not to brag, but I was the first subscriber. I beat all of y'all.
Oh, I checked out Hudson's channel. You can get to his channel through my channel.
Yep. His friend's also doing Roblox videos.
Hudson. And if y'all want to see me do a video with him, just say it in the chat and then come see me after and tell me.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, he's really excited about his video because he did it all on his own. Because back in the day, I edited some of his videos for him, but it was hard just because they were so different to the ones I make, so it was hard to edit it. But now he's self-sufficient. I was like the 3rd subscriber or something like that, maybe 4th. Yeah, he's had it for a while now, the channel, and I've just had it in my channels tab for the longest time. But he hasn't uploaded at all. So he is now though. Who knows if he'll do Minecraft videos. He doesn't really like doing Minecraft on PC, like on Java. He's more of like a console player. And like, we have the means of recording on like the Xbox, but that's a whole nother ballpark, and I'd have to show him how to do it, and I think he's just gonna stick to Roblox right now because he likes playing Roblox on the computer, just not Minecraft for whatever reason. I'm opposite though. It makes it hard for us to play together because he always wants to play on the Xbox, and I hate like the Xbox controls. Like, they're so hard to get used to. Like, specifically for Minecraft. Like, I like playing other games on Xbox. I just don't like playing Minecraft on it. Just because I'm so used to doing it on the computer. And also, like, I like all of the custom stuff that you get on here. Like, the, resource packs, like custom resource packs, Optifine. Just like, I like the bushy leaves. That resource pack I use. Some of like the mechanics are different in both. Like, you can move tile entities like chests and stuff in Bedrock, but you can't here. I guess that actually supports playing Bedrock more than it does Java. What's something better than Java? We get like snapshots first, I guess. Speaking of which, have y'all seen the I think I might have talked about this last stream. But have y'all seen the new snapshots for 1.18 with the new mountains? It's so cool looking. Like, with how they heightens the elevation and everything, and like all the biomes. Like, there are full-on valleys that you can go and explore. You saw some pictures? Yeah, it's so cool. Now, some of the biomes I'm not thrilled with. I think they need to either only have certain biomes update, or they need to have it to where maybe there's custom versions of each biome that makes them taller. Like, stuff like the savanna, I don't really like being super mountainy, or plains. Just because, well, plains is kind of half and half. Because I like it, how it looks like a rolling hill. But I don't like, I wouldn't like it if all the plains were that tall. Like, I think that they need to make it to where there's still some biomes that are at the same height. But stuff like mountains, taigas, what other biomes? I think jungles would look cool if they were elevated. Ice spikes. I wouldn't want tundras, because then if a tundra was elevated, it would look just like the mountains. So I think they need to leave that one alone. Like, stuff like that. I just think they need to pick out certain biomes that they want to omit from updating that terrain. And they might have already done so, because, like, I can't see iceberg biomes getting elevated like that. I don't know. I'm curious to see how it all ends up looking in the end. But I'm excited for 1.18. I'm curious, because it doesn't come out until Christmas. So I'm curious if at Minecon, which will probably be like September or October, if they still announce like 1.19 and be like, hey, this is going to come out afterwards. Because usually they announce the next update at every Minecon. But now the next update is the last update they announced, because they had to split it up. So I don't know. Although, saying that, the bees update came out at Christmas a couple years ago. And they still announced another one beforehand. So maybe it will be. It'll be fine. It'll be the same. I'm really curious to see what they update, though. Like, the only thing I can think of right now, or things, are the ends, or they're going to do a massive biome overhaul, where they do, like, all of the biomes that lost previous Minecon votes. Maybe they could just name it, like, the Wilderness Update or something. That could be kind of fun. And then maybe to do ends after that. you built something fun in the mountains. I think it'll be really cool to build in those mountains eventually, which is why like I really want to build like some of the Minecats factions in some of the new terrain, because lore wise I had plans on building the 𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗜𝗔𝗟𝗦 in the mountains, but I had been planning that since before the update was announced. So now I'm like postponing, I'm not even done with the jungle. But like now I'm waiting to build that when the new mountains come out, because I think it'd be really cool to have like a jade palace looking thing on top of a mountain, and having like a little oriental village kind of go through a valley. Wait, isn't in Kung Fu Panda, isn't it also a valley? The main town is? I'm trying to remember what it's called. Hold on, now it's gonna drive me crazy if I don't find it. Kung Fu Panda Valley of Peace? Is that what it is? Yeah, that's what it's called. Man, Kung Fu Panda is like unironically probably one of the best movie franchises ever. Like, I would be bold enough to say that it's up there with like Toy Story and How to Train Your Dragon and Star Wars even. Like, everything is so cohesive, and every movie just improves Poe like so much. Like, I saw a video essay recently where somebody was talking about Kung Fu Panda, and it was really interesting because they were talking about how the villain in each movie like challenges and helps Poe grow in like a different like in a different way, I guess. Like, I guess it's based on like Chinese values or something like that. Like in the first one, Tai Lung, he challenges Poe physically, and he helps Poe become stronger and fight him, because the way Tai Lung fights is he fights with, obviously, he's just pure muscle. He just likes beating up people. So that's the first movie. The second movie, the peacock dude, I can't remember any of the villains' names after the first one. I don't know how I remember Tai Lung, but I do. Whatever the name of the peacock is in the second one, he challenges him mentally, because he's not really much of a fighter. He usually, like, in the movie, he's seen to challenge Poe by just manipulating him or like talking down to him and making him feel like he can't beat him. He basically just bullies him the whole time. And then in the third movie, which I barely remember the third movie, to be honest. I watched it once when it came out, and I don't think I've watched it since. But the ox dude in that one, he fights him spiritually. And I can't remember what the video said about that one, because honestly, like, even though I feel like the trilogy is all really good together, I still just can't remember the third movie all that well, just because I've only seen it once. But I definitely agree with the first two, because Tai Lung is a lot more of just, I'm gonna punch everyone, and then the peacock's like manipulative. He just triggers Poe's PTSD the whole time. That's just how he beat him up. He beat him up on the inside, in the heart. What are some of y'all's favorite movie franchises, like series. It could be animated, live action, American, not American. Oh, that's really annoying that that's floating up there. I'll have to get it later. If I had to choose my favorite series of movies, I'm trying to think. A lot of my favorite movies are just one-offs. Like, Lion King's my favorite, and even though they have like the straight-to-DVD sequels, like, I don't really consider those canon personally. Like, they're not bad. It's just I don't really like. They're just, when I think of the Lion King, I don't think about all of them together, like the straight-to-DVD sequels. I just think about the first one. My second favorite movie's Up. It doesn't have a sequel, spin-off, or anything. Into the Spider-Verse, even though that's a Marvel one, it's not connected to the MCU or anything. It's just the one. Although they are making the second one, so I guess it could end up being a big series that I really enjoy. That is, if they keep, if it's as good as the first one was. Although I think I heard a rumor that Chris Miller and what's that? What are those directors' names? That pair of directors. I think I heard that they're not coming back for that one. Like, I think I heard that they recommended somebody to Sony that they trusted to continue the story. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm thinking of another series. I don't know. I could be thinking of the Mitchells versus the Machines, because I know that their name was all over that film, but they weren't really the directors. I think they just produced it. Honestly, I have to say the Disney fairy movies. Oh, the Tinkerbell ones. I've watched, as a kid, I know the first and second one. I don't know which one goes after the second one. I've watched the one where, obviously, like, just the first one. Is the first one where they meet the girl? Like, the human girl? So I've seen that one. That one might be third, now that I'm thinking about it. I've seen the second one, which is like the lost fairy treasure or whatever. I think I've only seen the first three. That's the fourth one? Well, then what's the third one? Hold on. Tinkerbell movie order. I feel silly looking this up. Okay. I've seen the first one. The one where they meet the girl. That's the third one. I haven't seen past that. I've only seen Tinkerbell, Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure, Tinkerbell and the Great Fairy Rescue, but I haven't seen Pixie Hollow Games, Secret of the Wings, Pirate Fairy, or Never Beast. Your favorite was Secret of the Wings? Yeah, I haven't seen that. Like, I barely watched them. I think I watched them with my sister, but I never really watched them on my own. Like, I like Peter Pan and Neverland and stories in that universe, but I don't know. I guess the Pixie ones just never caught my attention. Let's see. Sammy, my favorite right now is 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓, Heroes of Pure Heart. I've watched one episode like 50 times. Well, that's like a show. We're talking about like movie series. Although, while we're on the topic, do y'all have favorite shows? Or what are y'all's favorite shows? I guess everyone has to have a favorite show, but Tinkerbell is one of your favorite characters ever. Now, the funny thing is that Tinkerbell is a lot different from Tinkerbell and Peter Pan. Tinkerbell and Peter Pan is a little stinker. She's not really a good character. She's a lot different though in the Pixie movies. Like Solar Mist. I don't remember which fairies were which. I know my favorite was the animal one. I don't remember her name though. And then Rachel, you said the Hunger Games series and the Harry Potter series. Wow, really? You like Harry Potter, Rachel? Really? Really? I would have never known. Rachel talked about Harry Potter a lot in your book. And I would just sit there and smile and nod. But I've never watched or read Harry... Well, no. I've watched the first movie. But it was a long time ago. I haven't watched anything else or read anything else. So I really just didn't know. And then she had me do, like, the quizzes online. For, like, my house and my pet. They also have really beautiful Disney fairy books with water. I've seen those. Like, I've not read them, but I've seen them, I think, just in Barnes & Noble and stuff, and I really like those illustrations. I've watched and read Harry Potter, but for some reason I'm not a fan. I guess that's fine. You don't have to love everything that you read or watch. Sometimes, like... Sometimes something could still have a good story and be like a good series, but just not capture your attention. Like it could just not, like the vibe just doesn't work for you, I guess is the best way to put it. Like I'm trying to think of something, like an example for me. Something that I think's good, but I don't love. I'm trying to think. Oh, Zootopia. I don't know why. I think Zootopia is really well written and really well made. But for some reason, it's just like... I don't know. I never, like, really... want to watch it all that often. I don't know how to explain it. I just like if I had to pick a movie, like I'd be like, yeah, Zootopia's great, but I just don't. I'd much rather watch it any other Disney movie. Well, not any other. Like I wouldn't want to watch The Black Cauldron or Dinosaur or Chicken Little. Actually, no. I kind of have a soft spot for Chicken Little, even though it's like one of the worst Disney movies of all time. I watched it a lot as a kid. So like I feel like I'm one of the few people that can bear watching it just because I'm so nostalgic for it. I at first didn't like it, but then I don't know, I just got hooked. I'm talking about Harry Potter? Or are you talking about Zootopia? Yes, Harry Potter. Got it. If I had to choose my favorite movie series, based just on a series, I really love the MCU movies. But like, okay, so do you count that as a series, or would you count that as like a saga, and then break it up into individual series? Like the Cap stuff is like all one series, the Iron Man stuff's all one series. Like how would you categorize the MCU? MCU is probably just my favorite, but then if I had to break it down, then the Captain America series would be my favorite. I was really looking forward to the Black Panther series though, because in my personal Marvel ranking, even though I would say the Cap movies altogether are the best, Black Panther by itself ranks higher. I like it more than each Cap movie by itself. But then, like, now T'Challa's not going to be in it. So I don't know what to expect for the rest of the series. Like, I'm still excited because I love Wakanda and I love the characters. But just not having T'Challa is going to be so weird. Especially after Endgame, because they killed him off and then brought him back only for them to, like... Surely they're not going to kill him off, because I feel like that would be insensitive to, like, Chadwick Boseman and, like, his legacy. So I feel like they'll keep him, but obviously they can't recast him, because then that's also really awkward. And they can't just not show him. Like, I have a feeling they're going to make Shuri the main character. But then, like, what's the plot? I don't know who the bad guy's gonna be, or, like, what they're gonna be trying to do. Because I thought it was gonna be, where they introduce, what's the fish dude? Like, the Marvel Aquaman. Namor? Is that his name? I thought that they were gonna introduce him, because there's, like, a passing comment in Endgame where Okoye says there's been a lot of, like, sea earthquakes or something. And I'm like, ooh, that sounds like they're gonna introduce Namor. And I thought, okay, so either they're gonna have it to be where T'Challa, like, finds Atlantis or wherever Namor lives, and, like, they have to, like, team up or something. Either that or, like, T'Challa has to, like, take back the throne from... I don't know, who ran Wakanda during, like, in between Infinity War and Endgame? Was it Okoye? Was it no, Shuri? Did Shuri die? I don't remember if Shuri died or not. Was it M'Baku? For some reason, I feel like it would be M'Baku, but I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what the new Black Panther's gonna be. I'm excited though, but I'm still just like, I don't know. What I'm excited for, which I didn't think I was gonna be excited for until the Marvel shows came out, is the new Doctor Strange. Because I don't like Doctor Strange, but then once they announced that Scarlet Witch was gonna be in it, I was like, ooh, I'm interested. And then once WandaVision ended, I was like, oh, now I'm even more interested because Wanda's just in such a interesting spot right now in her, like, character development. I feel like she's gonna go a little crazy. She might end up being the villain, which would be crazy. But then it's also like, I don't know. I'm just excited for that. And then Loki ended, and the ending of Loki makes me even more excited, because even though Loki... I don't think Loki's going to be in Doctor Strange, but it's still going to... Like, what happened at the end of it's still definitely going to affect Doctor Strange. So I'm just... I'm just so excited. The only thing I'm not excited for is apparently it's going to be a horror movie, and I don't like horror. But I love the characters. Or, I love Wanda. And I'm like, if I have to watch a horror movie just to watch Wanda, I might. We'll have to see. If it's like Stranger Things level of horror, I think I'm fine with it. But if it's like It levels of horror, I don't know if I'll be able to watch that. Just I don't do scary things. But yeah, Marvel's probably my favorite series. If I can't choose Marvel, then what would I choose? Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm not a big fan of the last one, the fifth one. it fell flat for me. And then the fourth one's just disconnected. Like, it feels so disconnected from the rest of the series. But I actually, unpopular opinion, I actually like the fourth one. I would probably rank the fourth one over, like, on Strange Tides over, over At World's End. Except, like, it's hard for me to rank them because At World's End is super boring to me until the final battle. But then I feel like the final battle is, like, the best 30 minutes out of the whole series, or however long the final battle is. But then, like, everything else in the movie is so slow and boring. Like, it just builds up till the final battle. And I feel like it just kind of stalls. And then the problem with On Strange Tides is it's like, I like it, but it has nothing to do with, like, Elizabeth or, oh shoot, why can't I remember his name? Turner. Whatever his first name is. Doesn't have anything to do with them. It's just Jack. It's like, Jack's a fun character, but he doesn't work by himself because, like, he's not the main character of the first few movies. He's like the mentor, if anything. Not a very good mentor character, but he is the mentor. But yeah. The first two movies are definitely my favorite, though, in the series. I just... Pirates are so cool. It's like, it's such a fun world to play with. Because it's like, it's got magic, but it's not, like, super crazy magic. Like, curses are such a fun way to implement magic in your world, I feel like, because it can lead to some cool scenes and stuff, but curses usually, I mean, obviously curses are bad, because then they hurt whoever the curse is under. So, like, Davy Jones, like, he's super cool, and all of his crewmates and the Flying Dutchman, like, that's such a cool shit, and they have such cool abilities and stuff. But then, sorry, I was trying to find a pickaxe that I wanted to use. But then obviously, like, they're cursed. So, like, Davy Jones can't go on land. His crewmates are, like, fish people, which is kind of gross for them. Yeah, it's just, I think it's fun to play around with, like, pirate lore and world building. But then as far as favorite show goes, because Sammy brought up shows, I think. Was it Sammy? I think. What's been going on? I zoned out. Sorry, I probably bored you to death. I was talking about movies, just everything. We were talking about our favorite movie series, like series of movies. And then we started talking about Harry Potter, and then we started talking about Marvel, and then I went on a tangent about Black Panther and Doctor Strange, and then I started talking about the Pirates of the Caribbean, and I just, yeah. You don't watch movies? What? How do you not watch movies? They're books, but on a screen. Like, I love movies and books. Anything that tells a story, I love. I just think storytelling is such a fun way to share ideas and stuff. Like, it's entertaining, but it's also super influential and stuff. Like, I don't know. I just love all that stuff. That's probably why I'm an English major. But, or I'm going to be an English major. You don't like books? What? I like writing some things by myself, though. How do you just not like books or movies? Like, I understand some people just don't like books because they just don't like the process of reading. But, like, it's just, like, the medium for them. But, like, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever met somebody that doesn't like books or movies. But you like YouTube, right? Like, do you like watching, like, role plays or storytelling stuff on YouTube? It's too much for my brain to take in when reading and watching movies. Interesting. Huh. Crazy. Like YouTube because it's shorter things. I guess that depends on who it is that you're watching, though. If you're watching, like, my videos are fairly long. If you're watching, like, the Dream SMP, then you have a lot to watch. But I guess if you watch, like, some Origins videos, like Origins of Olympus, it's not as time-consuming. Some of them are time-consuming. Like, anything made by Yuki is pretty long. Or... Naya. I don't know. I don't know if any of y'all watch Origins. I know Kane does occasionally, and Alyssa. Also, reading is super hard when you can't easily focus on one thing and lose where you are all the time. Yeah, my sister runs into that problem. She can watch she can watch shows, TV shows, but she can't ever stay focused long enough in movies and books. I just stopped myself because I was about to say she can watch movies, but then we tried watching The Sound of Music the other night, and she was just rolling all over the place. She couldn't sit still through that one, which it might have just been that movie, because I don't think she likes older movies. I like old movies, but I also like really slow things. But yeah, now that we've gone... Oh, wait. Whenever I do watch movies, I get bored so fast that I just want to use my phone, but that's considered not nice. So I just don't watch movies anymore. I mean, fair. We have hungry. That's true. What kind of movies have you tried watching? Somehow I can pay attention to a book easier than a movie. To me, it's just basically based on whatever the story is. Like, I feel like I can get just as engaged with the book as I can with a movie. Like, I find myself watching movies more just because it's easier to throw on while you're doing something else. So, like, I can multitask, whereas reading, you kind of... Unless you're listening to an audiobook, you actually have to sit down and just focus on the book. So I tend to watch things more, or listen to audiobooks. But really, it's just based on the story. Like, yeah. When I watch movies, it's like time travel because I start watching and suddenly an hour has passed. Now, that's another thing for me. Like, it depends on the movie again, because if I'm watching, like, a Disney... Well, not all Disney movies go by fast. If I'm watching, say, like, The Lion King, to me, time flies really fast whenever I'm watching that. It's just, I love watching it. But then if I'm watching something like Dinosaur, which is the slowest and most painful Disney movie that has ever been made, I don't like Dinosaur. It takes forever for me to watch that. And Fantasia is a long one anyways, but like, I've never been able to get into 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓. Like, I like the music, and the animation's really cool. It's just so long. And I've never really been into it. I'm just waiting for a new ContraPoints video if anyone knows her. I don't know who that is. Are they a booktube person? But I like kind of watching documentaries types of videos that are long. Video essays are really fun. Like, if you guys want good video essay people, I'm gonna have to think of all of my favorite. I love watching video essays. 𝗦𝗦𝗔𝗟𝗦 is a good one. He does a lot more of superhero and cartoon stuff. Although he did one on Bob Ross recently, which was kind of like different from everything he does usually. But he's really entertaining. Just the way he formats his videos and the way he writes stuff, it's just really fun. So I really like him. She makes really long, kind of eccentric video essays. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look her up. Who else do I like? This good video essays. I gotta go through my subscription feed now. Who do I like? I can't think of anyone off the top of my head for some odd reason. Oh, there's one. I can't ever remember his name. He does a lot based on like the music and things. Like, he does a lot of musical video essays. But he also like talks about soundtracks and movies and stuff. 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓. I really like him. Especially some of the stuff he has to do with Hamilton or Disney. Can you say the name again? Which one? 𝗦𝗢𝗓 or 𝗦𝗦𝗔𝗟𝗦? Howard is just Howard space H-O. 𝗦𝗦𝗔𝗟𝗦 is nerd sync. One word. There's also one that I really like. He also does music. I don't know why I always find music YouTubers that I like, because I don't do anything with music, but there's one called 𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗓𝗦, and I really like him because he gets really passionate about everything he talks about in his. He's really good. And he talks a lot about the, or at least in some of his videos, he talks about the psychology behind music a little bit, and talks about like how certain soundtracks and stuff in movies or shows or whatever can like make you feel certain things. He has a really good one called how Pixar music makes you cry, that talks about like why Married Life from Up is such a sad song, but also a happy song. Like Nemo, how it works. I really like him. And he's probably the biggest Howard Ashman stan I've ever seen. He finds a way to bring up Howard Ashman, which is the songwriter for The Little Mermaid. He finds a way to bring him up in almost every one of his videos, which I think is kind of fun. Who else do I like? I should go back through my subscriptions. Hold on. Let me come down here. Empty out my pockets. Okay, let's see. Who else do I really like? You know what, instead of going through my subscriptions, it's probably just easier looking through my liked videos, because I like a lot of video essays. Ooh, there's one that I found recently. They're called 𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗓𝗦, and it's like these two friends. One of them is a filmmaker, and one of them's a therapist, and they go through movies, and they break down like the psychology of characters in stories, in storytelling, and how they bring up how certain characters maybe have certain mental illnesses, and kind of go through and explain it. They kind of walk through how maybe certain things in movies could have been prevented had a character gone to therapy or whatever. Like, it sounds silly explaining it, but like watching it, it's really interesting. I've really enjoyed theirs recently. They had a really good one on WandaVision a couple weeks ago. That is probably my favorite that they've done. Where they talk about grief and stuff, because like that's the whole theme of WandaVision, is how to overcome grief and kind of move on from mourning somebody's. I'm trying to think of what else they have. They have a good one on Captain America too, and about like having a good set of morals and values, and that one's less, it has less to do with psychology and more, I don't want to say politics, because it's not like a political video, but I don't know, y'all should just go watch them. They're really interesting. Then what else can I just name off while I'm here? I think I've named off all my favorites so far. They're the ones, at least, that go the deepest in everything. Oh, one more. Overly Sarcastic Productions. They're really cool. They're two friends. One of them, Red, she goes through, like, she makes videos on literature and mythology, which are really interesting. I mainly watch hers, because Blue, who is the other half of the duo, he does history videos, which, like, I like history, but I just don't watch his videos that often, just because they don't interest me as much as Red's do. But they have some good stuff. Red has some like recap videos where she basically summarizes the plots of either like famous novels or myths, and kind of like, she also does a little bit of history, I guess, when she talks about the myths and talks about how they came to be and where they originated from. But then I think my favorite series that she does is one called Trope Talks, where she goes through like storytelling tropes and like shows like, okay, here are some examples where these tropes do work, and here are some examples of when they don't, and why do they work, and like it's really interesting, I guess I should say. I love watching Dr. Mike, especially the medical memes. Is he the one that like watches movies about doctors like Grey's Anatomy and stuff and critiques everything in the show? I know my friend, she watched a guy like that, and she was telling me about him. I don't know if that's the same one though. I watch true crime YouTubers sometimes when I'm just bored. True crime kind of scares me a little bit. Like, there's some things I can watch. Like, There are a couple of documentaries on like Netflix, like about like drug busts or gangs or whatever that I can watch, but like a lot of the ones about like murderers and stuff kind of freak me out. Gee, I heard him. I heard him right before I turned around. I didn't have any time. Oh man. At least he didn't break the beacon. The only one you watch is Brooke McKenna. I haven't heard of that one. Now you know what? Okay, hold on. Before I continue or get attacked by another one, I want to put that on my to watch list. Contra. Which one? Do you have one that you recommend, Elise? One of her videos? Opulence. Okay. Then I'll put down the too. Okay. Added to my to watch list. Or my watch later list. I will report back once I'm done watching. On Discord, probably. Kind of moving on from the topic. Oh gosh. Moving on from the topic. Oh jeez Louise. Can I get a music disc, please? I love playing this game. Just trying to get a skeleton to shoot a creep. Oh! Goodness gracious. I forgot I put that there. That skull of me. I thought somebody was in my world. If that were a Herobrine skull, I would freak out. I saw that and I forgot I put it there. I just had a bunch of skulls handy that I didn't have anything to do with them. So I just put that here to clear my inventory. That scared me so bad. You know what? I'm gonna do something. Let me get rid of that. Because that scared me, I'm just gonna make it even worse for myself. Next time, I gotta hide it in a different spot though. I can't hide it in that same spot or else I'll fall for it again. Or I won't fall for it. I need to go somewhere dark. I put another one there. Here, I want to get rid of them. I can't leave them or else I'll become like accustomed to it. Where's a good spot to hide this to scare me? Right here. Well, no, I feel like it's gotta be dark. I feel like I should put it... Will it stay like right there if I leave it? Just the floating head of Herobrine. So I just walk through. No, that's not scary enough. Well, I don't know. The other one wasn't scary either, but I still freaked out. I'll put it a little closer. So that if I just round the corner, I'm like, or, I'll put it. Do it like this. I don't know. I'm trying to find the best way to scare myself. I doubt it probably won't be funny because it'll probably be like while I'm not streaming or doing a video, so I probably won't be able to get that same reaction. But that was great. I'll just put it back, you know, why not? That was the funniest thing. What are y'all talking about in chat? Geese. There used to be a lot of geese where I used to live. Because we had like a pond in our neighborhood where I used to live. And for some reason, the geese just loved hanging out in our neighborhood. Like, I still live in Texas now. And relatively close to where I used to live. But we don't get as many geese as we do, or as we did, where I used to live. They always hang out, though, around our house. And then poop everywhere, and then you have to... I mean, we never had to scrape bird poop off of our driveway, but, like, the trails and stuff through our neighborhood had a lot of geese poop. It was really gross. Okay. Random thought, you want a duck. Go get you a duck. Name him Donald, or Daffy, or, I don't know, are there any other famous ducks? I mean, Daisy, I guess. Huey, Dewey, Louie, Della, Scrooge. Just name off all of the DuckTales characters. Launchpad. What other characters are there in DuckTales? That are ducks. Professor Von Drake. I guess he's not really much of a DuckTales character, but he's a Disney character. Also want a sign that says hippity hoppity get off my property, and then there's a frog holding a gun. Oh gosh. No. I can never have something like that. I'm too nice. We have this bear though. It's like wooden bear carving thing that holds a little sign. And it either said, on one side of the sign it says welcome, and on the other side it says go away. And when we were little, I always wanted it to say welcome. But my sister always changed it to say go away. And she thought it was the funniest thing. I'm like, no, we have to welcome them. She's like, no, go away. I love finding random things on Amazon. I'm too stingy to go on random Amazon shopping sprees. I think signs should always tell you to go away. But why? What if you want friends? Like, what if you want to chat with people or make them feel welcome? Like, if somebody were having a crisis and, like, they really desperately needed help, would you still put a sign up that says go away? Because then they wouldn't come to you for help. And maybe, you know, something bad could happen to them if they don't come for help. And the whole reason they didn't ask for help is because your sign said go away. Made them feel like they shouldn't ask for help, you know? You are the person. This music right now really reflects my brain at the moment. I feel like I'm just talking nonsense. You don't ever want to interact with people unless they're in desperate need of help. Well, you're interacting with us. And we're not that bad, are we? You're like, eh, the only reason I'm hanging out here is so that way I can get on the server. That's another thing. You like hanging out with people on the Potato Rabbit Snail server. You actually learned from YouTube that you can stop a lot of bleeding from a chips bag and tape. Oh gosh, I mean, I would just use a band-aid personally, but whatever. Whenever you play on the server, no one's online. I always hop on and nobody's ever online. I feel like because so many of us are from so many different time zones, like whenever one person hops on, it's like at a really bad time for anybody else. I mean that's partially true just with 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗦 always having to plan events on the realm. Thank you so much, 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗦, for going through all that trouble, because the rest of us are just like, so much work trying to like coordinate a time for everybody to get on the server and hang out. There's a reason I missed 2 Minecraft proms in 𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗜𝗦. And then somebody's always left out, because there's so many of us on the server and on the Discord that are from so many different places. Like, you either leave out the Aussies or the Americans, or... Well, usually it's just one of those two. It's either Jess gets to play or no one else gets to play. Poor Jess. Or Casey. I guess Casey's right there with... Oh! Nope, nope, nope. Going down. Oh, and I need to go to bed now, but I don't want to leave because it's fun talking to people like this. Well, I mean, there's always the Discord, so... Go ahead, go get some sleep if you ever want to chat. The Discord's always live, and you're able to chat with us there. Can't wait until I can live by myself and stay up all night sometimes. That's not responsible. I would still get sleep. Sleep's good. People say sleep is for the weak, but I say rest is for the best. That's my personal motto. Just pulled your hair. Can't relate. Personally. Hair is the worst. I don't know. Hair is kind of nice. Like, you know, you can brush it. Sometimes it's relaxing to like play with other people's hair. It also makes it softer when you lay down. It's kind of like a mini built-in pillow. 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗦, shouldn't you also go to bed? Because you're in the same time zone as Hawk. All you insomniacs. I think the last time you streamed, you said that you use 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗦𝗦's Discord for the SMP. Well, yeah, we do. We're supposed to use the one that 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗦 set up for us, but we're really bad at it. But yeah, the one that 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗦𝗦 set up is in the lectern at spawn on the server. There's like a link to it, I believe. Maybe. 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗦 could answer that one for you, but... You're leaving soon? You're starting to sound a lot like Sammy, who should also be asleep right now if they're not already. Oh yeah, 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗦𝗦 and I could send you the link too. Just let me know on my Discord and I could send you. Sammy just pops their head in. Hello! Hello, it's Carl. Yeah, 𝗦𝗢𝗧𝗏's Discord's fun. A lot of us hang out on there. I hang out on there more than I hang out on my own, which is a little sad, but also just shows how fun 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗔𝗟𝗦 is. How nice it is. I think it has been around for a long time. I've been on it at least since 2016, I think. Maybe 2017. So I've been on it at least probably 4 or 5 years myself, but it was y'all had it before I even joined, so I have no clue how old it is. That's crazy though, 4 or 5 years, like it doesn't seem that long ago, but at the same time it does. Like, it's crazy to think about. You could read everything on the Discord. You'll be going through a lot of conversation, unless you're just talking about the rules, which is probably what you were saying, and I'm probably just being silly, but you know. Bye, good night, sleep well. I guess I'm probably not gonna stick around too much longer, probably the 2-hour mark. Although I said I was gonna stick around to the 2-hour mark last stream, and then we ended up going like 3 hours because of that stinking Switch build that I tried to do. Never again. Not without my armor stand book, at least. I could probably do it a lot easier in Minecats because of the armor stand data pack I have, but assuming you're listening because you're too lazy to chat, fair enough. I like watching live streams a lot, but I rarely ever chat in live streams. I chat in like 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗦 and artists. And that's about it. Everyone else, like, I just kind of lurk. You only talk if you know the person. Fair. Although sometimes I've chatted in streams and people will talk to me, talk back. Gracie, she's replied to my chat messages in her streams a few times. Bacon Mom has in hers. I think they're the only two, though. No, wait, Vanessa. Now that one might be it. That's probably it. Just those 3. Like I said, I really just don't ever chat that often. Only if I really have something to say. Oh, creepers. So many creepers. Ow, my feet are hurting. And they're not hurting. They're like peeling. Because when I was on vacation last week, I didn't put enough sunscreen on my feet, and then they turned red, and I couldn't walk straight for like the rest of the week. It was awful. They were so red. They stung every time I walked. It's not fun. No bueno. No bueno at all. So now they don't sting, but they're just peeling. Like the skin is, and I'm like, ugh. Poor me. I did this to myself. I should have put on more sunscreen. I put on 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓𝗦's Discord a picture of what my arm looks like. I didn't put my feet on there. They're weirdos out there. But, my arm, I showed my tan line, and it's so bad. It's not a sunburn line anymore. There is still a tan there, though, but... That's the thing. I sunburn, but then the sunburn doesn't stay long. It switches into a tan, usually over the next day. But with my feet, it was like, nope, you are going to stay sunburned for like 6 days. Yeah, the sun is a deadly laser. What did we ever do to it? Alright? Or is it just looking out for its baby sister? I feel like the Earth is like a baby sister to the sun. I also don't know why, but I always consider the Earth. Like, if planets had genders, Earth would be a girl. Let me think. I gotta go through them all. Sun would be a dad. Mercury would be a guy. Venus would be a girl. Earth would be a girl. Mars would be a guy. Jupiter's a guy. Saturn's a girl. Uranus is a guy. Neptune's a guy. Pluto's a guy. Although I could also see Neptune being a girl for some reason. I don't know what I'm on about. I guess that makes sense that since they're named after gods and goddesses. Yeah. Earth's not, though, is it? Like, Venus, I think, is a girl. Like a goddess. But Earth's just Earth, right? Or is it named after somebody? Curious now. Why do I feel like Haiku has the answer to this? Haiku always has like a library of random but useful knowledge. And Google. Yeah, like I said, Google says it just means ground. Well, yeah, because we also call like dirt Earth, right? But it's not named after anything. Whereas like Earth, Greek for ground. I don't know. They don't really know. Somebody was just like, what do we call this rock we're on? How about Earth? I don't know. It sounds kind of fun to me. All right, we'll go with that. I love the TikToks or like the YouTube videos where it's like people deciding what to name certain things. Ryan George, YouTuber that does pitch meetings on Screen Rant, that series, he has a few videos like that on his channel where it's like, all right, we got these fruits we need to name. What do we call this one? It's orange and round. I think we should name it after the color orange. It's like, but you're just saying the color it is. Yeah, it'll make it easy to remember. All right, we'll go with that. All right, what about this one? Oh, it's tiny and it grows on a vine. We're gonna call them grapes. And then he's like, ooh, original, I like that. All right, what about this one? And he was like, oh, I was thinking grapefruit. And it's like, but that looks nothing like a grape. If anything, it looks closer to an orange. Should we call it orange fruit? No, we're calling it grapefruit. But why? I don't know. Just name it grapefruit. Like, I sound crazy. If anybody joins the stream, like, without the context of my conversations, I just sound like I'm going insane talking to myself. Like, almost every time I'm talking. It's so bad. Google says the answer is we don't know. The name Earth is derived from both English and German words, respectively, which means ground. Interesting. Interesting. The world may never know. I'll keep that there. Alrighty, I think I'll finish this layer of stone, and then I'll probably call it quits for the stream. Getting a little hungry. I need some food. Should have named it Gaia. Ooh, that would have been so pretty. We live on the planet Gaia. That would be so cool. Although Earth is a nice name too. Like, if you really think about it, it's nice to say. And maybe it's just nice to say because, like, there's a connotation of just like, this is our home, and so it has like a little bit of a homey, like, fondness to it. Might be a little biased, but I'm gonna say Earth's probably the best planet. I do not take questions. Like, honestly, have you ever heard anybody, like, when you were in elementary school or, like, when you're really little and people asked you what your favorite planet is, has anybody ever responded with Earth to that question? Because, like, Earth should be everybody's favorite planet. It's the one we're living on. Yeah, trees are nice. Gotta love those trees. I think a lot of languages has something similar, a word that means just earth that also means soil or something like that. Huh. I'm sure a really early language started out like that, and then just every time someone started a new language, like, they just kind of followed that same blueprint, I guess, that the original language laid out. You love that we're known for our quality of dirt. Depends, though. Some dirt in some places is worse than dirt in other places. Some places don't even have dirt. Go and ask the camels in Egypt. They just got sand. No, they have some dirt in Egypt. But I mean, like, in the Sahara, it's just sand. They don't even have dirt. They've been deprived of their dirt privileges. I guess there's not any dirt underwater either. It's just... Okay, but like... But how do you decide what dirt is the best? Well, I have another question. How do you decide what's dirt? Because dirt is just like a bunch of... like... a bunch of stuff put together. It's like, you can have dirt that has clay in it, sand in it. Like, what qualifies as dirt and what doesn't? For it to be dirt, does it have to have like a mixture of different sediments and stuff? deep questions today on stream. What makes dirt dirt? Because then if you say, well, it has to be... Okay, soil has living organisms and dirt doesn't. Okay, but then what's dirt? There's not just one type of dirt. Like, dirt's always a mixture. In many languages, the word that is the ground, as opposed to the sky or the sea, is also referred to mother, and sometimes the sun is the father. In Egyptian mythology, it's the opposite, I think, though. Well, I thought the sun was the father, and or at least Ra is male, right? Because isn't Ra the sun god? You don't know? Interesting. To me, like as far as celestial bodies go, Earth and the moon are girls, and the sun is male. Humans are so cute. We're just like, this is our Earth mom, because we live here. You finish it, should you send it in private messages or the art channel? Let's go with art channel. We'll make the Discord relevant again. I'll go check it out. Oh gosh, the fly found its way in here with me. It's coming to... Like, these flies are just like attack flies. Like, they just fly into your face. It's like, what reason do you have to fly into my face? It's stinking annoying. Oh, it's too big? Okay, I was like, I'm just chilling here. I don't see any art. Let me know when it's loaded. I'll go and check it out. Oh, didn't mean to fly. Oh, I'm a little ahead of the song. I don't even know if y'all can hear the song. It's the coffee shop soundtrack from Club Penguin. Oh, the quality's lower. I mean, it's still really good though. Oh, I love it. Let's see, can I get it to pop up on stream? Maybe. Oh wait, I should probably go. Let me see if I can get it on stream. For those people that aren't on the Discord, for whatever reason. And to you I say, what are you doing? Person. Whispering Hawk, I feel like, are you lurking? Or chatting on Discord? Okay, let's see. Save it to my fan art folder. This is your 6th fan art that I have on file, Sammy. Just letting you know. I love the lighting in it. Like the colors of the sky. Okay. Image. Oh, no, wait. No, this is the 7th. Because I don't have, for some reason, the one you did for my graduation wasn't saved in that folder. Somewhere else. Wow. Photos. Fan art. Boom. Okay, let me resize it so I can fit it into the thing. Show everybody on stream. Okay. Ready, everybody? Feast your eyes on Sammy's marvelous art. In 3, 2, and 1. Ah, it's so pretty. I love whatever brush you use too. It looks like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, not like, I want to say crayon, but it's more like solid than crayon. Like maybe pastel or something. I don't know what brush you used on it, but so many. I think that you hold the record for most fan art. Let me see. Let me go back. It does feel very ethereal. Going through. Alyssa's song has 3. You have 7. No, wait, this might be 8. One of these files isn't loaded. What would this be? Oh yeah, it's 8. For some reason the Vine one wasn't a PNG and it wasn't loading. So you have 8, Sammy. I think Alyssa... Ooh. Foxy Fury has 5. So that's a close second. Kitten Paws 4. Nightwolf 4, or Ms, I guess. Yeah, you're definitely in the lead. Okay, let's switch back to the game. So languages change, right? Any words change, and meanings of words change. Sometimes words can change really fast, and we call that slang. And sometimes words that we use regularly that refer to very consistent concepts like sun, moon, or earth, they change really slowly. So there is a point where languages change so much, it becomes so different that you can't really reconstruct anything earlier because the information is lost. Yeah, and also languages can be lost just through one, like not using them anymore, but then you can also lose them from like colonization, like in the example of like a lot of the Aztecs and I was almost said Mesopotamians, Mayans, all of the Native American tribes, a lot of their, or a lot of the older languages have been lost. So yeah, it's very interesting how language works. I was just thinking, like, while I was watching the Olympics, how crazy it must be just organizing everything, like, as the Olympic Committee, because they were going through and they were well, during the opening ceremony, they had a song, and I was watching it on NBC. But all the people that were singing this song that they had written were all American. And I was like, well, okay, surely this was created so that way Americans could listen to the song. I'm sure that it was in Japanese at the actual ceremony. But then I was like, I can't imagine being someone from like Spain or somebody from I'm trying to think. Anywhere like South America. Can you speak Spanish, Portuguese, Russian? Like, do you just sit there awkwardly and just listen to the music and not understand the words? Because, like, it was just so weird to listen to it or watching it, because I'm just, like, thinking to myself, like, what are they thinking? And then, of course, the head honcho, the head Olympic president guy, he was speaking English, but I believe he's Greek. I couldn't see why he wouldn't be Greek, because like the Olympics started in Greece, but yeah, it's just really interesting to see how like cultures meet up during things like the Olympics and like languages. And I was also thinking to myself, like, I wonder how they choose referees for certain sports. Like, obviously, it can't be like the referee can't be from one of the countries that's playing in one of the sports, or else they're gonna have bias towards their country.
What are y'all doing?
Still streaming. We're talking about the Olympics.
I'm making some special Olympic skins for my game.
Your game that's not a game.
What?
So your game that's still not a game.
What do
It's
you
just
mean?
like, because it's still like ideas that you're still sketching it. You haven't actually made the game part, right? Or have
Yeah,
you?
in Minecraft. It's a Minecraft game.
But they're not like Minecraft skins, though, right?
You can't make them in Minecraft, but if you use your imagination that you are them.
I like it.
But you can also play it in a real life version. There's a real life version so far and a Minecraft version. Real life version's a lot easier. It's like more of like a family game that you can play, or like a friends game. It's like tag, but it's not.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know.
It's like tag, but not.
It's like tag, but it's not tag because, well, you can like. It's complicated. If you look at my blog, you'll see it.
Have you posted anything on your blog?
Not recently, but yes, I have posted things on my blog.
Since you've made it, have you posted anything on your blog?
Yes.
How many
There-
posts are on your blog?
Like 3, I think. And they're pretty long.
Nice.
But then again, I'm also focused on my book. Oh, he bounced more. On my book, which is coming out this year.
Cool. Bill's very busy.
Yeah, and I'm also starting to record weekly videos. So,
Nice.
a new one will be coming out soon.
Is Hudson gonna be in it?
Don't know, because I'm planning on recording it today. But it was going to take me a while to edit and
Right.
make the thumbnail and all that, so.
You spit on me when you
Sorry.
said thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
Don't do it again.
But yeah.
Cool.
I was
Probably gonna wrap up soon, so you can have.
Yeah, because I was going to record in just a minute. I was trying to see if you were done.
No, I'll be done probably in the next 10 minutes or so. I'll come get you whenever.
Okay. So, by the way, Hershey's being very cute.
Oh.
Well, first she was laying in a sunny bean. No, first she was laying in the bean bags. Then she ended up on the windowsill. Then she got back in the bean bags, but laid in the sunbeam. Now she's snuggling with me.
Nice. Well, I'll let you know when we're done. Would you like to say bye to everyone?
Bye-bye, everyone.
Thanks for visiting us.
You're welcome. Make sure to watch my video.
They will.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Ciao for now.
Okay, let's see. Before I end here, let's catch up with the chat. So that point is like a little over 6,000 years ago for most language families, and some of those really old worlds sit at the horizon with no older words. Oh, a lot of those really old words sit at that horizon with no older words that they are derived from or share meaning with. They are just shapes of sound that just means that thing. So Earth is just Earth. Yeah, there's no like definite origin. Yes, I'm also very sad languages are part of cultures, a part of a people's view of what it means to be human. Yeah, it's really what many of the languages of the Americas still exist. A lot of them do, but like some of the ancient ones are gone. Like Aztec, I believe, Mayan, whatever they spoke. I know Choctaw is still spoken because I live fairly close to where the Choctaws are. So I know that they still speak it. I can't think of any others right now. I'm not good at remembering tribes, but yeah. But yeah, I guess that's gonna wrap it up for today, you guys. It was a very fun stream. Lots of cool conversation about languages and dirt and movies and stuff. It's pretty fun. Thanks for hanging out with me while I hired a bunch of villagers to work at Schrodinger Labs and dug out a big hole. Make sure y'all go check out the last Minecats episode, which I posted the other day. I really enjoyed making it, and I think it turned out nicely. So, Quechua is still spoken? I don't know. I've never heard of that one. Or are you talking about Choctaw? Yeah, Choctaw is still spoken. It's I'd have to type it. I can't really. I think that's how you spell it. Or maybe it's no, it's W. Or is it a K? No. I think it's like that. But anyway, yeah. Sorry, I just got distracted. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream, everybody. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I hope y'all have a fantastic evening. Rest up, those of y'all that are in Europe, or that it's just late where you are. And I will see you guys all in the next one. So yeah, see you later, guys. Bye. Oh wait, no, wait. Hold the phone. We need to raid somebody, don't we? Who's live that we can raid? I like raiding. I can't forget to raid. Looks like a lot of people are on for Clash of the Creators. I'm gonna send y'all to... Who do I want to raid? I got a lot of options today. We'll go Joe Hills. I really like Joe Hills. He's a pretty cool guy that I watch a lot of. He's on the Hermitcraft server. Right now he's on a Clash of the Creators event, which is like a competition between a lot of streamers and YouTubers and stuff. So, yeah, you guys go, give him some love, say hi, and enjoy. And I'll see you guys all in the next one, officially now. So, see you later, guys. Bye. 𝗦𝗢𝗔𝗟𝗦 is me out.